Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. This should hopefully be my final part of my DVDs that I have not yet watched video that I'd like you to recommend to me, some of these films. So I'm just going to crack on straight on with it and try and get them all done. So I'll start with the ones on the side. So first up we have The Mexican. Trying to get all my Julia Roberts films watched. This was one I'd not seen. This is one of her earlier films. Not early, but like obviously I think this came out in 2001. So yeah, Brad Pitt as well. So this was before Ocean's 12 because they were both in scenes in Ocean's 12 together, but not in Ocean's 11, I don't believe. So yeah, be interesting to check this one out. Then we have The Merchant of Venice. Purely got this for Al Pacino. Might not be my type of film, but we shall see. To the Wonder, Ben Affleck film I've not seen. Need to watch all of Ben Affleck's films, so that is the reason I have this. I know this has a Blu-ray release, so if I like it, then I probably will upgrade this to Blu-ray at some point. Then we have Tropic Thunder, which I've heard is a great film. Really want to watch this at some point. You've got Ben Stiller, Jack Black, Robert Downey Jr., Tom Cruise is in this. Apparently he's really good in this. Nick Nolte, Bill Hader, Danny McBride, Steve Coogan. Just a great cast. So yeah, I definitely look forward to checking that one out. A war film, The Last Full Measure. I believe this was Christopher Plummer's final film role alongside Peter Fonda's last feature film role as well. So it's got a great cast. I mean, as well as Christopher Plummer and Peter Fonda, you also have Samuel L. Jackson, Ed Harris, Sebastian Stan, William Hurt. So yeah, definitely looking forward to checking that out. This one's self-explanatory. Judge Dredd because of Stallone. So yeah. And then we have The Magnificent Seven. This is the original, which I got a long time ago, but just never got around to watching. I know this is a classic, so I know this probably should go to the top of my watch list. But yeah, it's The Magnificent Seven. And then we have Paper Planes, which looks like a nice little family film. I think it's an Australian film, so yeah, looks decent. Then we have Sealed One, Get Shorty, Gene Hackman, John Travolta, Danny DeVito, Rene Russo. Those are the reasons I got this film. Everybody Wants Some, which I believe is a spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused, which is a film I've not seen but really should watch because I've heard it's a great film. So yeah, Everybody Wants Some. Buffalo Soldiers, which I got because it's got Joaquin Phoenix in it. I'm interested in seeing some of his earlier film work, obviously pre-Oscar. So yeah, Buffalo Soldiers. Then She Found Me, which has got a really good cast. Helen Hunt, Matthew Broderick, Colin Firth and Bette Midler, also directed by Helen Hunt. Looks like a really nice film, so look forward to watching that soon. Another foreign film, well not foreign, I'll call it an international film because that's more respectful. But this is more of a Hollywood film, I think, although it is, I think, primarily in, I want to say, I don't want to get the country wrong, and I know I will. Asia, I'll say, because I don't want to get the country wrong. But yeah, Memoirs of a Geisha, directed by Rob Marshall. Look forward to checking this out because you've got Ken Watanabe, Michelle Yeoh, who else isn't it? Ziyi Zhang. So yeah, looks like a promising film. And then we have The Shipping News, which is a film by Lasse Hallström and stars Kevin Spacey, Julianne Moore, Judi Dench, Cate Blanchett. So yeah, I recently watched Chocolat, which I believe was the film that he did before this, and this looks really good. Obviously Judi Dench, who was in Chocolat, Julianne Moore, I think, is a fantastic actress. Cate Blanchett's a fantastic actress. And I know whilst it's controversial, I do think Kevin Spacey was a fantastic actor. Obviously, can't say he is now because he's not really acting anymore. Um, so yeah, I look forward to checking that one out. Now to the final few. These are all my 20th Century Fox films. So we have Amelia, about Amelia Earhart. Got this because although it is interesting, I got this primarily for the cast because you've obviously got Hilary Swank who plays Amelia Earhart in this, Richard Gere who I just really like, and Ewan McGregor who's also a fantastic actor. So yeah, that is Amelia. Next up, we have My Super Ex-Girlfriend. This is a comedy with Uma Thurman and Luke Wilson. Looks like my type of film. Looks really funny, looks really good. It's also got Anna Faris, Eddie Izzard, Rainn Wilson, who I love, and Wanda Sykes, who I also think is really good. And a bonus, is directed by Ivan Reitman. So you got the director of Ghostbusters. So yeah, I definitely think I like that film. Then we have The Secret Life of Bees. This just looked interesting. You got Queen Latifah, Dakota Fanning, Jennifer Hudson, Alicia Keys, Sophie Okonedo, and Paul Bettany. Looks like a really interesting film based on a novel. I like these types of films, so yeah, I look forward to checking that one out. Then we have another Ridley Scott film. A lot of Russell Crowe films here. A Good Year. I've seen half of this, but I never got to watch the last part, so I'm happy that I've got this now so I can check this out soon. The rest of it. It was a good film from what I watched. Quite an underrated film, but yeah, that is A Good Year. Then we have one of the only Will Smith films I've not seen. There are very few Will Smith films that I haven't seen, probably under 5, and this is one of them. Which I know has a Blu-ray release, but I have had on DVD for a long time, so I'll probably watch it on DVD and then get it on Blu-ray, and that is iRobot. Yeah, so I got this, as I said, because it's Will Smith, and I'm trying to watch all of his films. I believe now the only Will Smith films I've not seen are that, and then probably some of his earlier films, like 6 Degrees of Separation, I've not seen. And that's the only other one really coming to mind at the moment. I'm sure there may be a few others, but those are the only ones really coming to mind that I've not seen of his, because I really like him. So yeah. And then we have I Heart Huckabees, which I got because it's directed by David O. Russell, who is actually one of my favourite directors. He's given us films recently such as The Fighter, Silver Linings Playbook, American Hustle, and Joy. And his newest film is coming out next year and has an insane cast, including Margot Robbie, Christian Bale, John David Washington, Rami Malek, Mike Myers, Chris Rock. I believe, I could be wrong, I think Anya Taylor-Joy's in it as well, but I might be wrong there. It's got a big cast, so I am likely to forget some people, but it's one I'm looking forward to. And this is one of his earlier ones. Again, it's got a great cast, this film. You've got Jude Law, Mark Wahlberg, Naomi Watts, Dustin Hoffman, Lily Tomlin, Jason Schwartzman, Isabelle Huppert. Who else is? Yeah, that's all of them. And it's a comedy, so yeah, look forward to checking that one out. Then we have First Daughter. This is a romantic comedy starring Katie Holmes as the first daughter. Michael Keaton plays the president. And the same year that this came out, they also had Chasing Liberty with Mandy Moore, which is a pretty similar type of film, if you ask me. And I really love that film, so I look forward to checking this out. And surprisingly enough, this is directed by Forest Whitaker, which is a bit strange, but yeah, First Daughter. Then we have The Sin Eater with Heath Ledger. I've not seen many of Heath Ledger's films outside of The Dark Knight and 10 Things I Hate About You, so it'd be nice to see something different. And this looks like an interesting film, so yeah, look forward to checking that one out. Then we have Gene Hackman's final film before he retired, because apparently this is really bad, but it looks like my type of film. Welcome to Mooseport. Also stars Ray Romano, Marcia Gay Harden, Maura Tierney, Christine Baranski, and Rip Torn. I believe this is about an ex-president who moves to a small town and runs for mayor against Ray Romano's character. Yeah, so my type of film. Then we have Just Married with Ashton Kutcher and Brittany Murphy. Again, looks like my type of film. I believe, could be wrong, this was Sean Levy's first directorial film, so his directorial debut. And Sean Levy, if you're unaware, is huge. He directed all the Night at the Museum films. He directed the recent Free Guy. He's produced lots of films, and he is a producer on Stranger Things. So yeah, he's a great director, great producer, and this being his first one meant that I had to watch it to see what it's like. So yeah, that is Just Married. Getting near the end now. Next we have Stuck on You, which is another Farrelly Brothers film, and stars Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear. I've seen some of this, but not all of this, but it just looks like a great film, looks like a fun time, so look forward to checking that one out. I'm going to zoom through these now, because as I say, we're near the end. Down with Love, Ewan McGregor's in it, so thought I should get it. And it looks like a strange film, but directed by Peyton Reed, who has obviously given us the Ant-Man films. So yeah, that's Down with Love. Next up, a George Clooney film that I still need to watch, Solaris, which is a remake of a film from the 70s. But yeah, I like George Clooney, so this is directed by Steven Soderbergh, who I think is a really good director. So look forward to checking this one out. Then we have a 3-movie set, which I got mainly for 2 specific films. So this includes Rat Race, Thunderpants, and Black Knight. So I've seen Black Knight, and I really like it. And I've not seen Rat Race, but I want to watch it because it's got a great cast, including Rowan Atkinson, Whoopi Goldberg, John Cleese, Cuba Gooding Jr., Seth Green, John Lovitz, Breckin Meyer, Kathy Najimy, Amy Smart. Great cast. And Thunderpants, don't really know too much about. It says it's from the director of The Borrowers, which is a film I didn't really care about, or care for, should I say. It stars Rupert Grint. Might be alright. We shall have to see. Then we have What Lies Beneath, which is directed by Robert Zemeckis, who is my favourite director. Stars Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford, 2 of my favourite actors working today. I'm trying to get through all of their films, and all of Robert Zemeckis' films, so this is all of them all together, so this is one that I shall definitely watch soon. Then we have Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser, which is a remake of a Dudley Moore film, I believe. Stars Elizabeth Hurley as well as, I think she's like the devil, I think she's supposed to be. But yeah, looks like a fun time. Then we have a film that I've heard is really good, Sleeping with the Enemy, another Julia Roberts film I need to watch. Apparently this is a really good film, so I definitely look forward to checking this out. Last 3, we have For the Boys, Bette Midler, James Caan, both fantastic actors. I've heard this film is really good. Looks like a really good film, so I look forward to checking that out. Then we have Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner. Really like Kevin Costner. Obviously this was made by Kevin Costner as well, and is a classic, so definitely look forward to checking that one out. And then the final film, which is also a classic and is a Tom Hanks film, and that is Big. So yeah, and that, again, look forward to watching that one. So that is it. That is the final part of all of my DVDs that I haven't watched yet. And it's also my final of my old videos. So I just want to thank everyone up to this point who has been watching my channel. Whether I get new watchers, whether some people are no longer interested in my channel because of the way that it is going to go forward. It's just going to be a bit more robust, as I say, scheduled. You're going to know what you're going to get weekly. providing I can make those videos. There may be an odd occasion where I miss a video, but I'll always make up for that and make sure that everyone gets videos that they want to watch. But yeah, as I say, thank you for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a like. If for some reason you didn't like the video, then by all means give it a dislike. But if you do choose to dislike it, I'd appreciate it if you let me know right down in the comment section below. Comment down below anything, everything. I always get back to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded onto the channel. And that's it. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.